Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Now in today's video we've got a bunch of stuff to discuss, including some new leaks to do with the upcoming Halloween event. We've also got some new information on some clothing unlocks we should be receiving with this UFO event, and I'm talking about new clothing unlocks, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably aware that have been playing GTA 5 online over the last couple of years. Rockstar Games often release a bunch of exclusive items that could only be unlocked by taking part in the brand new UFO event. Now, I am going to be speaking more about this brand new UFO event, a bunch of changes that Rockstar Games are going to be making with this event, and like I said, also showing you guys some new items that Rockstar Games will be releasing into the game this year. But not only that, I'm also going to be letting you guys know about a brand new background update where Rockstar Games have made a bunch of changes to the game that all of you guys have got to know about. So as always, if you guys do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so as I mentioned in the intro, for the past couple of years, Rockstar Games have been rolling out a UFO event which usually takes place throughout the entire month of October. I did cover this event in full depth in 2022 and in 2023, and if you guys did watch my videos back then you would have known there was a bunch of bugs and glitches with this UFO event, resulting in players not receiving the rewards for taking part. Now here on screen you guys can see the UFO event dates for last year. So as you guys can see on screen, they first started the UFO event on the 12th of October. However, if you guys pay close attention to what number UFOs spawn in, by day 17, so on the 28th of October, UFOs 13 to 26 would spawn in. So technically the challenge could have been completed on the 28th, and of course one of these challenges were to photograph each UFO. It didn't make a difference whether the UFO spawned in on Monday or Tuesday, but as long as you guys photographed that UFO, that would count towards that challenge. So to give you guys a clear example of this, as you guys can see on screen, on the 19th of October, Rockstar Games spawned in UFO number 8. However, on the following day, on the 20th, they spawned in UFO number 8 again with number 9. So if you guys photographed UFO number 8 on the previous day, being the 19th, you wouldn't have to photograph it the following day, and this is what basically led to a bunch of bugs. Even Rockstar Games went ahead and acknowledged that there was a bunch of bugs and glitches with the UFO event, resulting in players having to open tickets and show evidence that they actually went ahead and photographed the UFOs. Now, like I said, come the 28th of October last year, I went ahead and documented this entire UFO event on my YouTube channel, so there was evidence that I did photograph each individual UFO all the way up until UFO 26, and on the 28th I never received any rewards, to the point where I went ahead and re-photographed every single UFO again, so from 13 to 26, and I still never received any exclusive rewards. Now, the reward for photographing every single UFO was these rare UFO alien glow-in-the-dark caps. So as you guys can see on screen, there is a few different colorways of these caps, and you would unlock all of them by completing this challenge. And I am interested to hear from you guys down low in the comment section. How many of you guys took part in this UFO event last year and still never received any rewards on the final day? However, luckily last year the glow-in-the-dark UFO caps weren't the only unlock that you guys could receive from the UFO event. leading towards the end of the event, of course, you could start to get abducted by these UFOs. Now, there was two different results you guys would get every time you'd get abducted. Sometimes you'd get abducted and then teleported to a random location on the map. So this could be on a sidewalk, at the top of a building, or even in a random farm. However, if this scenario ended up playing out for you, so you spawned in a random location in the map, then you would have unlocked these rare UFO boxer shorts, as you guys can see on screen. Now, this wasn't the only scenario, like I said, that could have played out once you guys got abducted by the UFO. Another scenario that could have played out last year was you would get teleported inside the interior of the UFOs. Once abducted, you will have a 50-50 chance of being teleported into the Fort Zancudo bunker. Now, once you guys are in the bunker, all you have to do is locate a crowbar, smash open one of these boxes, and your character will then unlock the brand new stun button. Now, you will notice a common theme in this Fort Zancudo bunker, that all of the alien style vehicles, weapons, or the Oppressor Mark II, you can find blueprints of them all over Fort Zancudo. So of course, it also does make sense that this new weapon is some form of military tech. However, as you guys can see on screen, there would be a slight countdown until you would conk out and then once again spawn in a random location around the map. Now, last year, if you guys got this scenario where you was abducted into the UFO, you would also unlock a glow-in-the-dark question mark t-shirt. So as you guys can see on screen, very UFO themed with a bunch of different logos that can be found at the Fort Zancudo bunker, which I will speak about in just a second. However, it also has a bunch of different numbers all around the t-shirt, and I have seen a bunch of different videos deciphering what this means. So whilst they were all of the clothing items that could have been unlocked by taking part in the UFO event last year, thanks to credible data miners in the GTA 5 community, one specifically known as WildBrick142, we did know about another rare UFO / alien themed outfit that was included with the game files last year. However, for some crazy reason was just not released into the game. And the unlock I'm talking about are these alien pajamas. As you guys can see on screen, data miners last year were able to find these random alien pajamas in the game files. However, they wasn't used at all in last year's UFO event. Rockstar Games really do have a common theme of this, where they'll add a bunch of content in, whether this is with a Halloween update or a Christmas update, and they might not necessarily feel the need to release all of the content at once. So they'll shelve a bunch of outfits, masks, vehicle liveries, or even just exclusive stuff they know they can release in the future. And maybe Rockstar Games thought that I would forget about this outfit. However, like I said, because it was found in the game files last year, a lot of credible data miners, including myself, assumed that they would be releasing this with last year's UFO event. So it is looking likely that they are saving this for this year's event. And if you guys can't tell by now, they are playing into the whole theme of when you get abducted by UFOs, something happens to you overnight and you don't know what happened and you're unaware of the previous night. Hence the reason they gave us boxer shorts as a previous unlock, and now they're giving us pajamas. And if you guys aren't aware, this isn't the only Halloween event that Rockstar Games will be rolling out in the month of October. We also have other events like the Halloween slashers, which are based on famous movie characters. I've already made videos going into full detail, so if you do want more information on any of the upcoming events, I'll leave a link to the full playlist down low in the comment section. And if you guys do want to keep up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 and GTA 6 news before I post my videos, then do be sure to go ahead and join my Discord server. We've got tons of active GTA 5 players, so whether you're looking for someone to trade cars or make money with, you're guaranteed to find someone over there. Nonetheless, that is going to do it for me, guys. As always, if you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below. And if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.